The Erusean military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead. Carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusean territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie, huh? Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Osean, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepherd. Operation Domino's is going as planned.
We let them go, we'll be on our asses later, so don't hold back.
Miles away.
Well, we have our fighters up there!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! Taking morning 1. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10 to deal with a couple of
That's
fighters.
fine by me.
How many ships in port are still operational? Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Have our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
Low altitude approaches from
This is
onshore.
Sucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prince, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go!
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Lieutenant General Shepherd, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. He suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir. Target confirmed down. Samuel Prin gone. Erusean Naval stratagem will lose its edge.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me a hand, will you? They have a lock on me. Lock your shipyard in the plane inferno! From up here, you know.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together.
picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire fort.
I'm actually getting used to being hallucinating.
Hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Control, returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems when 3Strike is around. No joke, I have
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Both fighters incoming in super low altitude, bearing 015. Have 3 strikes on them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the fort.
Roger that. Leave the rest alone. Ask Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage. Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Hemlock Lagoon. Take a roundabout toward the Joint Government Office from the waterfront.
Fox 2.
Those are birds. Thank God!
Target acquired.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Harbor drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer.
What do you think will turn drill into a real war?
Missile.
You don't see it, do you?
Missile.
It's imagination.
Missile.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Missile.
You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile.
Target's been wiped out.
Missile closing.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Missile.
Strider 1, warship sunk.
Missile.
How many tanks are still operational?
Aircraft heading straight for our ship.
Ammunition 0. That was easy, but it was really accurate!
Enemy on your 6.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Missile.
Additional UAVs on.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Additional UAVs on radar.
You're pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Missile.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Missile.
Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond! Miss! Respond! Can't move!
Missile.
To us to do this!
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Get back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Target acquired. Squadron 1, missile launched. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3Strike is still unarmed.
Target hit.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Missile launched.
Missile closing. Picture it. Tucker 0-4 to Lancaster. We need you to attack him at immediately.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. 3 minutes remaining.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Impact now.
Imagine. That took 31 not firing any missiles.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
We're able to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you.
Target acquired.
Enemy on your rear. Trigger, missile inbound.
Strider 1, missile away.
Locked on. Strider 2, Fox 2. 1 million lives gone. Picture it.
The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
I've got a sitting duck here. Focus on evading by as much time as possible. Strider 1, enemy behind you.
Hostile lockout on Strider 1. 2 minutes remaining. All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. It'd been tough if we let them hound us.
Fox 2. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
That bandit is still on your back.
Contact imminent.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range.
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile away.
Thanks. I knew you had my back, Trigger.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. 1 minute remaining.
This is Quarterman. Package tags are ready and waiting. Down 2. Also,
Maintain course to return from resupply.
3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a new omen.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. Your
past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear? Locked on bandit.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine you're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they want to distance you from your torment, burn you to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. See, Commander Officer.
Behind you. Erusean senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Missile away. Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Watch 2. Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusean Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Osean channels. Target acquired.
Scream!
Launched.
Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes! Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger. I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit. Locked on! I'll kill you!
Strider 1, missile away.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You psycho! I'll kill you! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes! He's definitely lost his mind.
There may only be one left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger! Fire again! Fire! How dare you! Ah!
Fox 3.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole! Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler Erusean forces. That did make
thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! More bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, General Shepherd. Operation Domino is going as planned.
Get our asses later, so don't hold back.
Why don't we have our fighters up there?
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on diving. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs!
You're mine.
They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them, but they've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
That means we have less than half our forces left.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
How many ships in port are still operational? Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Bryn, sending coordinates.
Target destroyed.
All aircraft, we data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go!
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Lieutenant General Shepherd, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Mostly the work of 3 strikes. He suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many of them, unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir. Target confirmed down. With Samuel Bryn gone, Erusean's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. It's a shakeout over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya? They have a lock on me. Lock your shipyard in the Blazing Inferno!
Thanks from up here, you know.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
Losing the fleet is not an option. We can't give the Bars and the rest of the conservatives any footing. This is Shepherd. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
Sir, interruptions are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway.
This is definitely the work of 3Strike. They reject my report if it weren't.
Fox 2. Vehicle eliminated.
Enemy has a lock.
Strider 1, package away.
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Aegis ashore was hit and went offline.
Target
That
eliminated.
aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire? Have to be kidding me. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rudy. We're by time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Please stop machine guns. Engaging. Came in for a picnic. Found ourselves in a marathon. Thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Your aircraft destroyed the entire fleet.
I'm actually getting used to being hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems with the strike. No joke. I have lost control.
Launched. Band is coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters exceeding super low altitude during 015. Common reports of 3 strikes on them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the fort.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage. We're already out of time. Don't waste it.
Locked on. That's what's going.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Kettle off deploy. Take a roundabout towards the Joint Government Office from the waterfront.
Fox 2.
Those are birds. Thank God.
Target acquired.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Enyo was deemed such a threat.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Move to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Harper drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think turns into real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Enemy has a lock.
Target's been wiped out.
Missile closing.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Strider 1, warship sunk.
How many tanks are still operational?
Strider 1,
The aircraft heading straight for our ship.
bombs away.
That was the UGV, but it was really accurate!
Enemy on your 6.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Additional UAVs on radar. Additional UAVs on radar.
You're pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss. Evade! Missile incoming!
Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond. Menace, please respond.
Report can't move. It's up to us to do this.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
That's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Target hit.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Missile launched.
Missile closing.
Picture it.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. 3 minutes remaining.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Impact now.
Imagine.
That big guy wants not firing any missiles.
He wants to scramble without changing weaponry.
Being able to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you.
Target acquired.
Enemy on your rear. Trigger, missile inbound.
Strider 1, missile away.
Locked on. Strider 2, punch 2.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Focus on evading. Buy as much time as possible.
Strider 1, enemy behind you.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. 2 minutes remaining. All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
Fox 2. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
That bandit is still on your back.
Contact imminent.
Damn cowards shooting us from beyond our range.
Fire. Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile away. Missile inbound, missile inbound!
Watch two! Well done. We managed to hit the Erusean Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! That's those damn bats.
Engaged and let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Osean channels. Squadron 1, target acquired. Missile launched.
Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3Strikes! Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger. I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit. Locked on! I'll kill you!
Strider 1, missile away.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You psycho! I'll kill you! You'll pay for this, 3Strikes! He's definitely lost his mind.
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger! Fire again! Fire! How dare you! Ah!
Fox 3,
Ah! Scream!
that's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole! Scream! 3Strikes! Just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3Strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3Strikes has removed all Strangler Erusean forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will be Erusean's true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Hey, chill.
Osean, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusean forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepherd, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.